いけ翼。
Hi guys, welcome back to Tsubasa. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as usual. TK here back with more controversial content, our top 5 scorers. This time we are going to look at the most commonly seen and reliable scorers in online PvP based on our opinions and experience from gold to superstar tier. So it seems like every time we release a top 5 video, we are bound to have some disagreements here and there among viewers and even ourselves, due to different perspectives and experiences. With that said, feel free to share your top 5 scorers in the comment section. Do note that all figures shown in this presentation includes full shot and power limit break, passive and hidden abilities that we feel are easy enough to achieve. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Ike!
俺のサッカーは負けないサッカーだ。
Storming in at number 5, we have Cozero Hyuga, fierce goal-getter. He is a skill-type Japanese forward from the limited 97 Samurai banner. His shot parameters is at 13.1k, full body stand 20% for passive, and his best skill shot is Stormy Resurrection capped at 500 momentum. Total force of 78.6k. He was once the most reliable forward as the chances of him scoring against any meta keeper were high. But with power creep and the meta shifting, he only managed to pick up the number 5 spot. We feel that his Stormy counterpart deserves the same spot as well, since Stormy Hyuga is as deadly. And what really makes them both lethal is not only how good the character is being designed, it's also the number of buffs you can stack with a typical skill-type Japanese team setup. Furthermore, we feel that in the near future, Stormy Hyuga might be more desirable as middle school archetype develops.
空中戦なら俺に任せろ。
Leaping into our number 4 spot is the high flyer of Germany, Manfred Magus, competitive game master. He is a skill-type German forward from the Dreamfest banner. His shot parameters is at 15.7k, but since most Magus we meet in PvP scores with a header, we are using his header parameters at 19.7k. Penalty area master for passive, and his best skill header is high angle header, capped at 455. He can hit a total force of almost 90k. His indomitable Germanic spirit can reach a total force of 71.8k, which is much weaker and not as deadly, but still worth mentioning since skill-type European teams have a vast amount of buffs available. In fact, buffs from just a couple of players such as Dream Collection Kauts and Rising Sun Goethe makes a huge difference for Magus. Furthermore, he is guaranteed to receive a high ball with Goethe supplying him, thus improving his chances to score. Skill-type European teams are remarkably strong, but yet still not as common compared to Japanese teams, else Magus would be ranked much higher in our top 5 scorer list. Before we continue to the number 3 spot, there is a player screaming to be mentioned, and he won't stop flaming us if we don't feature him. Firing his way into our special mention is the highly combustible fan favorite, Karl-Heinz Schneider, Infernal Emperor. He is yet another skill-type German forward from Dreamfest banner. His shooting parameters is at 14.6k, passive is attack at the scene of a fire, and his best shot being Supreme Fire Shot capped at 500. His total force without his passive activated is at 73.1k. This figure doesn't really show his potential as he gets more threatening when his stamina is low, and due to that, his Supreme Fire Shot can go as high as 87.7k force. To be honest, it is not easy to fully activate his passive, but you will definitely get something out of it. He shares the same story with Magus when it comes to player synergies and buff. And when you play against a skill-type European team, you will most likely see Infernal Emperor Schneider alongside Dreamfest Magus terrorizing your defense.
全てが俺の味方だ。
Dashing in at our number 3 spot, we have Natureza, Prodigy Folix on the pitch. He is a toughness type Brazilian forward from Dream Collection. His shot parameters is at 16.5k, passive, super sub 50%, and his best skill shot, Miracle Flying Drive Shot, is capped at 510 momentum. His total force comes up to 84.6k. He is arguably the most common player you will see in higher tier PvP, and possibly the best forward without the need to emphasize. Playing him in the second half will most probably secure you a goal against any goalkeeper, and things can get out of hand if he's equipped with Flying Drive Overhead Kick, as he can achieve a total force of 95k. He is designed in such a ridiculous way that he can enable himself and score at the same time, with his insane miracle dribble coupled with his dribble distance enhanced hidden ability. To be honest, he could be higher in our ranking, but since his contribution is most likely to be limited to one half, we have him at number 3 spot.
怪我が怖いならサッカーなどやめちまえ。
Charging into our number 2 spot, leaving a trail of injured bodies behind him, we have Cozero Hyuga once again, all Japan's ace striker. He is a toughness type Japanese forward from the recent Super Dream Fest. His shot parameters is at 16.2k, passive is pedal to the metal 15%, and his best skill shot being Stormy Resurrection, capped at 500 momentum. His total force is at 81k. He is one of the most common forwards you will see in PvP regardless of tiers, as Toughness Japanese is one of the most common team types you will encounter. Although he is dependent on his passive requiring full power, it also means that you use less stamina for his shot, so it is possible to score multiple goals with him if the conditions are met. To be honest, Hyuga would not have made it this high up if Middle School Sawada wasn't released recently. It's mind-blowing how much this Sawada brings to Hyuga's game, providing a 7% buff and filling up the full power gauge. To add on, Dream Collection Sawada is a great replacement for the middle school version if you don't have him.
サッカーは一つのボールを心と心でつなぐ友情スポーツなんだ。だからサッカーは楽しいんだよ。
Finally, at our highly coveted number 1 spot is our friendly neighborhood ball lover, Tsubasa or Zora, Burning Japanese Spirit. He is a toughness type Japanese attacking midfielder from Super Dream Fest. His shooting parameters is at 16.2k, passive is Penalty Area Master 16%, and his best skill shot is Flash Raiju Shot, capped at 525 momentum. His total force is at 85.2k. Although he was released quite some time ago, he is still the most common and reliable scorer in the current meta. He also comes equipped with Ultimate Skydive Shot, which can hit a total force of 95.9k, and Supernatural 2-stage Aerial Overhead Kick, hitting 86.7k, making him a threat against all kinds of goalkeepers. Furthermore, with access to top tiers 1, 2 and dribbles, he can get himself into the box without much effort. He scales up even further with his fellow compatriot Ishizaki from 97 Samurai Banner, providing him a 6% buff. We feel that he truly deserves the number 1 spot, and most likely will remain relevant as Toughness Japanese seems to be getting more buffs. So guys, here's a quick recap of the top 5 scorers based on our opinions and experiences. Once again, we understand that there are many more reliable scorers such as Club Schneider, Dream Collection Napoleon, Dreamfest Masao, Super Dreamfest DS, and so many more. These players are simply not as commonly faced, and that is the main reason why they are not in our ranking. Let us know your opinions and share with us your top 5 scorers in the comment section. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like, and for those who are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Do it! It's worth it! For those that wish to support us financially to help us continue to do what we do, check out the video description for our Patreon program and donations. And for those that already did, thank you so much. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a nice one. T.K fading out. Bye bye.